Hi, Asha.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Welcome to the live drive right here on Lagos Talks 913. First of all, I have to say I'm loving the glasses. I'm loving it.
Thank you.
It's going to be awesome when they watch the video when it goes up on our socials. It's going to be great. I'm
Oh,
going to go first into um, your new single, Mayana. So, what is the
Yana.
vibe of Mañana? Because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, is Asha in love? Because it has,
You know,
it's
you're
very,
not the only
it's
one
very
who told
call
me
me,
that.
baby.
You're not the only one who told me that. A friend of mine called me from Portugal and said, "Oh, it's actually love."
Is it that
Oh my
time?
god. No, first I'm sorry about my voice. I caught the COVID, so if you don't hear me well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Um,
apologies.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. But I might disappoint you. I'm not necessarily with someone, but I'm in love with life. I'm in love with myself.
Okay.
I love myself. So like RuPaul always said, if you don't love yourself, how the hell do you want to love someone else? So
Exactly.
I think that's what you hear in Mayana. Mayana has that soothing thing about it, and that's what I wanted to achieve with Mayana. I wanted to sing to a lover, but a fictional one. But I know a lot of people, yeah, as with all my songs, you get to make your own interpretation. You know,
You're like,
yeah.
these are my
So
lyrics coming from my soul. Make it your own.
make it yours. Make it yours.
So I'm going to take you back a bit. We're in very how do I put it now? Quite subtly, we're in very testing times in Nigeria, and you've been very vocal. Let's go back to award-winning songs like Jailer, and how you touched on a lot of social undertones with that song. A lot of things are happening now. You are a role model to a lot of Nigerians and people of of our dark skin across the globe who listen to the passion in your music, and you've been very outspoken when it comes to social injustice. With the state of things happening around the world and in the country, even pulling COVID into it, since you're even just coming off having it, are we going to hear any of those influences in your music, in the album that I'm wink wink hinging that you're working on?
Well, you asked me earlier if I had any conscious song.
Yes.
Conscious is if I understand what you were talking about, is relative.
Yes.
Like I said, this there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. There's a lot of depression, and this time around, I'm just, because of where I am now, I'm just taking it very positive. I'm thinking very positive. I'm thinking a lot about love, which is usually my default. But I just want to send some positive vibe, through melody, through music. Let people dance. Let people, feel that I'm writing about them or I'm singing about them. Just something less heavy, you know, this time around.
Okay, so I kind of like that. Let me put words in your mouth. You're approaching the things in a more light mode. Is like saying, let's heal the world with love. Too many people are coming out and talking seriously and giving people advice, quotes, instructions, especially on social media, on this is the right thing to do, this is the wrong thing to do. But we're forgetting the very important ingredient, which is to love your neighbor. So if you're making music
Yes.
that's speaking on love, then what you're generally saying is, to stop people being so wicked or evil to one another, to stop a lot of the injustice, if we did share
Yeah.
some level of love with one another, we could be curing a lot of the problems in the world.
Oh yes, a lot, a lot, definitely. And writing this album during the COVID restrictions, when they closed all the borders and the world stopped for a couple of months, you kind of feel the love. It felt like Earth was, oh, thank you.
Breathing. Yes.
And yes, and I was writing a lot outside, outdoors, in front of the lake, because I live in front of a lake. And I could feel it. And I know definitely a lot of that went into the music. I wasn't under I put out stress. I put out a lot of negative stuff. Yes, I would love to write about what's going on at that time, but it didn't come naturally. And for me, it has to come
Has to come from
natural.
the soul.
Otherwise, yeah, otherwise you will know that, oh man,
Is
she's
there a
forcing it.
ghostwriter?
You
Somebody else
can't
wrote it?
force it. You can't force it. So yeah, I think the world needs love. We need to love each other
Yes,
and
a
be
lot of
less
them.
critical and be less in a hurry. Like I told someone the other day, we're not patient.
We need to
We're
calm
not
down.
patient with each other. Yeah, we need to calm down a little bit and go back to what it used to be. Very simple.
Yes.
We were all raised by a village, and we trusted one another. So if we could go back to that a little bit, that would be nice.
Okay, so I like that, because the vibe I'm getting is, and we are waiting for the next single, by the way. The vibe that I'm getting is, it's a lot about love and trust, and something you've taken away from the lockdown is like self awareness again, saying, you know what, oh, this is my me time. I'm not rushing across the globe performing at 100 million shows. I can actually take some time for Asha and
Yeah.
write music from my soul, and then reach so many millions more people with this music that you've had in you all of this time. So obvious questions that that your fans will be dying to know is, how soon can they get the album? Are we going to see an Asha concert, even if it's virtual, anytime soon?
Oh yes, the album I can't wait. The album it's ready.
Woohoo!
The album is ready. And then yes, we have a couple of concerts planned. There's London, the Royal Albert Hall has been announced. And hopefully Lagos, Lagos is in the world. I love Lagos. I always want to come home to perform.
Lagos is eagerly waiting for you, so yes.
I can't wait. And then we have a couple of shows planned: Paris, Amsterdam, Dubai. So we're gonna do. There's gonna be more announced.
Okay,
But
perfect.
the album will come out very soon.
So
Early.
album in the works, early 2022. Dangle that out there.
Very early.
Awesome.
Early.
Guys, you heard it here first. Very early 2022, brand new Asha album, talking about love and how we need to love one another. Because we are a news and political platform on Lagos Talks, I'm gonna have to deviate a little bit away from the music and ask, because you're such a beacon and you're such a mouthpiece when it comes to the society here, especially with tracks that you've put out in the past, are we going to see you do any more of that, anything more with the people? I know this might be going far too late.
Yes.
Are you going to
yes.
political party?
Yes.
But you don't have to join a political party.
Wait, what are you saying? Political? I didn't hear that.
I was teasing with the political party. So I was saying,
okay.
I know you're going to have you're going to speak about what's happening in the society, but are you going to do it on a different platform? So maybe not just music. Are you actually going to have, you just speak generally on things? I was teasing with the political party, but not everybody has.
I mean, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking you were saying something, collaborations and all that. I mean, speaking, why not? I don't know when, but I don't know. Politics, I don't. Politics is not my thing. I try not to talk too much. I mean, but in terms of mentoring and inspiring people and just being a mentor to people, why not? To For me, I always look at things positively, it's how we can build our country, how we can build our state, how you can be part of something to build. So pretty much, but honestly, there's nothing uh set out for me to speak. I'm not such a public speaker, so I guess this is the maximum speech I'm giving right here.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
I just had to test that to see if if you're going to move into that line at any point. But we do love the music, so we're gonna go back
Thank
into
you.
the music now. Yes,
Okay.
I was trying not to make it too musically, but let's stick to the music because that is the pure art form that you represent. The
I
new
mean, there's a
album.
lot we can talk about. You cut your hair.
Yes, yes, I've got
You can sell it.
it's been a while.
I know. Yeah.
The new album, are you going to give us any exclusives? Do you feature anyone? I know a lot of artists right now have a lot of international collaborations. Are you collaborating with any of our beautiful homegrown artists? Do you have any surprise international artists that are going to be on the new album?
Oh yes, I have surprises,
Woo,
and
woo,
I
like
have
surprise.
yes, on sweet surprises on this album. So you just how do we say? Stay tuned and don't touch the dial.
Don't touch that dial.
Good things coming your way. Yes, yes,
Okay, so at least
yes.
give us this. Are we going to have some international collaborations?
Oh yes,
Okay,
they're homegrown, but they're
yes.
international.
Okay,
You see,
yeah, so we can
they're
narrow that
from
down. I
their
won't say any name,
motherland.
but
Their motherland,
yes.
but they all have international
Yes,
careers.
they've all gone global now. So hi guys. So a lot of your favorite Nigerian artists, the really, 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 really big ones, might possibly be on Asha's next album. My head is bursting right now just thinking about some collaborations and how dope they're going to sound. I don't want to throw out any names because I don't want to mess it up. But woo, I'm guessing, ladies and gentlemen, your top 4, top 5 out there, 2, 3 out of them would be on the new Asha album. Am I right?
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. You smart.
So we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one in the bag. Asha, is there anything else you want to share with the people as relates to the new album? And then I'll ask you a few more sneaky questions before we wrap up.
I just want to say thank you so much for your support all these years. I love you so much, and I want you to go and stream Mayana. Stream, stream, stream. Dance to it. Let your grandma know about Mayana,
It's a
your
family
family,
affair.
everybody.
That's all. So, guys, she was speaking to you guys. She wasn't just speaking to me, right? So, yeah, Mayana is on my Apple Music. I was playing that as well on my way to the office. So, guys, go out there, stream it right now. Brand new record by the one and only Asha Mayana. I'm even looking for that the cover of that song as well. Very nice. Are we going to see the video for Mayana?
And we have a video as well. It's out. It dropped.
Videos.
Yes,
You
it's
see,
out. It's
I need to call
beautiful.
tools. What's happening? So I need to be
Go
hip with
watch.
what's happening with
Go
the
watch.
music. So guys, go check out on
Yeah.
all the
It's
platforms.
on YouTube. Go watch.
Every music channel. Go check out the Mayana video by Asha. Trust me, it's absolutely amazing vibes. I was sensing, it has the Afro beats in it, but it still has your classic side of it. I can feel the jazz, the soul into it. When I was driving, I was like, yeah, but I'm not much of a dancer. But Asha, thank you so much for making time to be on Lagos Talks with us. I know you've got another interview on Beat FM. So guys, don't forget to catch Asha on Beat 99 FM. Actually, in a few minutes, she's going to be on the beats. Catch her around the 6 o'clock hour. She's going to have a little bit of a rest. Hope you feel much, much better from the COVID. A lot of people are very shy about that. So they don't, they don't say, they're like, oh, I just have a cold,
I feel better. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you for making time out to be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Asha right here on Lagos Talks 913. Stay blessed. Hey, gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back after this. Bye, Asha.
Bye bye.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's